Mr. Krabs.
Ow. Trying to get it to where it's really obvious that I'm wearing an acne patch. That way you guys can know that I too indeed get breakouts every now and then. Don't want you guys to have any unrealistic beauty standards. But any hooser, back in March of last year, our friends over at Nabalis held a contest, and it was called Create With Nabalis, where you could design the balisong of your stinky little dreams, and the community would vote for their favorite ones to be brought to life. And now, about one pregnancy cycle later, the top 3 winners are finally here. What is up, all you fabulous fart-loving flippers? Den here, and today we're going to check out the brand new Create With Nabalis collection that is somehow already mostly sold out. And if they don't restock them, then I don't even know why I'm making this video, really. But stay tuned till the end, because we're also going to find out who's going to win the giveaway for the purple by Cal. And I just want to start off by giving a huge shout out to Nabalis. Not just for sending these over so I can make a video, but for hosting this contest and for using their entire chest to bring these designs to life. This was a huge undertaking, which required a lot of R&D in both design and manufacturing. They went through over 10 different iterations of these, fine-tuning every detail of each one. These guys are truly passionate about these goofy little skill toys, and I just want to thank them on everyone's behalf for being the alpha big dick savages that they are. Now, before we dive ass first onto these balisongs, I just want to mention that I'm now also an affiliate with Nabalis. So if you want to grab any of Nabalis products, make sure to use my affiliate link in the bio to let them know that I sent you. Doing that will help me afford to live in this capitalist hellscape we find ourselves in. But this isn't a joy video, so I'm going to stop telling you guys what to do. For now. Okay, I need to turn that off. Quiet. Jeez. Cheese and rice. Let's finally start checking these balisongs out. Starting off with
the ultimate Overlord.
Coming in at 3rd place, we have the Overlord, designed by I'm Not a Repo. This balisong has sandwich design 6061 aluminum handles. It weighs 3.970 ounces. It's got a 420 heat-treated stainless steel blade, hidden Zen pins, bushings, T10 pivots, and according to their website, it's got a light handle bias. And it retails for $69.99. Nice. At the time of me filming this, the Overlord is the only Create With Nabalis balisong still in stock. Now, you may have noticed some similarities between this design and 1 or 2 others. But don't worry guys, my frontal lobe is in fact fully developed, so I'm not going to try and say that this is a clone. I actually like how the handle design is very Zyzix-esque, but it's got blocky sandwich construction handles and a Japanese tanto blade, like a Solo. The design is almost as if a Zyzix and a Solo had a baby, but the Solo smoked during the pregnancy, so it came out as aluminum instead of titanium. I like how the blade isn't a full Japanese tanto though, like it's got that little hoof on the end, which again is akin to some of the blade designs for these Zyzix. You know, it's actually kind of phallic now that I'm looking at it. The extraterrestrial design on the blade is growing on me too, and it gives this one a pretty unique sound. Speaking of, I like how this one flips. The milling, jimping, and sandwich construction really does help with grip. However, the anodized black finish does make this one the slipperiest of the 3. The black with green spacers is cool, don't get me wrong, but I personally think the purple with blue spacer colorway looks the best. I really like the jimping on this thing. It's big, deep, and goes pretty far up the handles. However, I personally would have had it be a little more squared off just so it really hooks into your finger. But I like this one. It flips good, it sounds good, and it stands out as a unique option in Nabalis' catalog. Right now this only comes in the black or purple variation, but I would love to see a raw aluminum version without the slippery finish. I think with a bit more grip, this thing could really put the NRA in their place. Up next, we have the
Reverie.
In 2nd place is the Riveri, designed by Scanny Kochi Flips. I hope I'm saying that right. Like, is the S silent? Maybe it's Ganny Kochi? Maybe it's Scani Kochi? Maybe it's Scani Coochie? Gani Coochie? I don't know. However, the Riveri is made of 6061 channel aluminum handles. It weighs 3.88 ounces. It also comes with a 420 heat-treated stainless steel blade, press fit Zen pins, bushings, T10 pivots, and this one also has a light handle bias, according to Nabalis' website. This one also retails for $69.99. Nice. However, this one is currently sold out, unfortunately. Now, the name of this one really threw me for a loop. I thought it was Reverie, like the Deftones song. So I'm glad I actually made sure what this one was called, so my dumbass didn't create another bandage knives fiasco. Now, when I first saw this one, it kind of just looked like the balisong equivalent of that basic ass white bitch from work. You know which one I'm talking about. But once I saw it in person and actually got to flip it, I think this one honestly might be my favorite of the three. It's easily my favorite sounding of the three. I'm not kidding, you guys might need your special sock for this one. When it comes to the flippability, this one really makes my bajinkles bajoink, if you know what I'm saying. It's the most neutral feeling of the three with just a dash of handle bias, which feels very nice. The handle design is the most minimalist of the three, but it is very efficient. The simple scooped out milling design provides fantastic grip, as does the jimping, which again is deep and really hooks into your fingers. Combined with the raw aluminum finish, this thing has more than enough grip. The purple anno version is cool, don't get me wrong, but I would expect that one to be a little more slippery. Anodization of any kind just kind of makes aluminum a little bit more slippery in general. Another thing is recently I've just been really liking how silver, white, or raw balisongs look when you're flipping them. I think anodized balisongs look better when they aren't moving, like for pictures and stuff, but I don't know, when they're being flipped, silver balisongs just tickle my brain a little bit more these days. The blade design also grew on me quite hard once I got this in person. I like the simple bowie shape with the cool cutout design. At first it made me think of teeth, but the other day I thought the negative space almost looked like a mountain range too. It's probably supposed to be neither of those things, but I don't know, that's just where my brain goes when I look at this thing. Out of the three, I think this one is the most stereotypical budget aluminum balisong, but it's one of my favorite iterations of that blueprint. If Nabalis is going to keep any of these in stock, I genuinely hope it's this one, because this honestly is just a solid budget aluminum balisong. Which brings us to the first place winner of the Create With Nabalis contest, and this one
is what we call a bird of prey.
The bird of prey was designed by Holmberg Ross. This one is made out of 7075 Chanwich aluminum handles. It weighs 3.97 ounces. It's got a 440C heat-treated stainless steel blade, Zen pins, bushings, T10 pivots, and again, the website says this one has a light handle bias. I disagree with that, but I'll get there in a second. This one retails for $129.99. But it too is already currently sold out. And holy beans, this thing is crazy. The design for this balisong is so mind-blowing it could reunite your divorced parents. It's like a 7-dimensional pie that bakes itself and then never existed. This is a long and lanky balisong, and since it's also a Chanwich design, it kind of reminds me a bit of the Seraph. But since it's also caked in G10, it also reminds me of the Trident. Seems like Nabalis had those two balisongs shack up and spank the monkey as well. But what does this Fergalicious Falcon sound like, you ask? That light over there is just having an aneurysm. You fucking serious? Piece of shit. Stop doing that. That one bar has always given me problems. You know what? As soon as I stand up, it stops acting up. But watch, the second I sit down. Bitch. All right, you're done. You're done, bro. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Scoot this over. You are done. Trying to bamboozle my video. I'm gonna give that thing to the baby down the road named Branch. This is easily the most handle biased of the three, and I'm gonna leave it like that because it just makes this balisong even more of a unique experience. Also because I'm not even gonna try to take this thing apart. The design is intimidating, quite frankly. However, when it comes to grip, if you can't keep this thing in your hands, then you're the problem. And you should probably go to the doctor for whatever horrendous disease is clearly affecting your big old mitts. This thing has more grip than the monkey that grabbed your arm at the zoo that one time because you got too close to the cage like a moron. The little spots of G10 on the sides of the handle is so smart. And the G10 jimping is just such a cool idea. I love that all three of these come with actual useful jimping and none of this aesthetic jimping nonsense. The blade is also very cool, taking clear inspiration from, you guessed it, birds of prey. This was also Nabalis' first time doing an integrated splicing and blade patch on a balisong. What does that mean? I do not know, but I'm assuming it has something to do with the inserts on the blade. Now you may be curious as to why I have two of these. And Nabalis was originally just going to send me the black and white one, but they were also kind enough to send me a gradient one because apparently there's a blemish on this blade that I still have yet to find. Now I really like these two colorways, but just imagine a version with a silver blade, gradient handles, and white G10. I think a version like that would really get grandma shaking her ass. Oddly enough, the balance of the gradient one really feels a little bit more neutral. I don't know if they came with the weights adjusted differently or if my brain is just gaslighting me, but it really does feel like the Oreo one is more ass heavy. But regardless, these are 3 great balisongs, and I highly recommend all 3 of them if you can get your hands on them. I really hope Nabalis restocks these at least a few more times because they are all genuinely great and unique flippers. A huge shout out and congratulations to the designers for making these 3 absolute bangers, and one more huge shout out to Nabalis for helping them bring these to life. Now about that giveaway winner. Captain Communism 6523, you just won yourself this purple Bical, my friend. Congratulations, comrade. Your next step is going to be you're going to DM me on Instagram. I'm going to verify that that is indeed you, and then we're going to get this thing sent on over to you. Thank you to everyone who entered the giveaway. We'll probably do another one here soon. Maybe we'll give away 1 or 2 of these Create With Nabalis Balisongs. Maybe we'll do a giveaway for this next time. Just kidding. Just kidding. Who knows what the future will bring? Man, that coffee maker is loud. It almost sounds like there's like a spaceship taking off in the background. Yeah, the difference in my hair might be a little jarring. This is what it looks like when I don't have any product in it. Yeah, it's gotten quite large. My curl cream is really good at compressing it all down. What if Superman had an afro? Wouldn't that be sick? But anywhooser, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. No one wants to hear it, so make sure you do all the YouTube bullshit to help out this video and help out my channel. Leave a like, leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions, share the video around, and if you regularly watch this channel and you haven't already subscribed, then I'm gonna shove 1,000 Slim Jims up your urethra. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I already started, liberal. Yeah, because it's open. It's like pressed down all the way.
Yeah, pick it up, man. Pick it up.